Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're on MotoGP 19 once again for another episode of A Race Against Pole. And today, obviously, this weekend it's German Grand Prix, and Marquez got pole today with a 1 minute 20.195 seconds, which, not gonna lie, I don't want to be cocky or anything, and I know I got a little bit cocky last time after doing the really good first lap, but as you can see, personal record, I actually have done a lap at this track before, and it's an 18.3, so I feel like, yeah, if I don't invalidate the lap, I'll probably beat it first try, but you never know, anything can happen, and obviously I'm going to try and push, because I kind of want to beat that lap time. As you can see, that my previous lap time was on a Ducati. I was doing some practice for, oh, you know what, we have gone straight on into the gravel, so we are going to have to go for this one again. So out of the last corner then, or towards the line. I've hidden the ghost now, so the ghost shouldn't show up anymore. So unfortunately, because we don't beat this time, then we'll see where we are on the leaderboards, which is a bit unfortunate. This definitely could be a short episode. It's a short lap. The lap times were, well, I guess they were quick for real life standards. This is one of the tracks where you can still go a couple seconds quicker than you can in real life. Oh, and I fell off again, so let's go for yet another attempt. You really can tell that I've jumped on no practice today. I've just not done anything. Like last time, I at least did a lap to see what kind of ballpark we were in. This one, I saw the qualifying, I was like, okay, I know what lap time, I've set before. I know I've done an 18, so it shouldn't be too hard to do a 20. But I didn't really factor in that maybe staying on the bike would be the hard part. Would have thought I'd be over that by now. But, I'm not a massive, although I was about to say I'm not a massive Honda guy, but I did use a Honda in my league race, so whatever. It felt really good at Qatar, not so good at Argentina, I must say. But, well, I just don't feel great at Argentina on this game. I actually really liked Argentina on the last one. It suited the MotoGP 18 style of play, and in my opinion, it really doesn't suit the MotoGP 19 style of play, which is much more realistic. Obviously, the MotoGP 19 way of playing the game, but it does not suit Argentina. Argentina was definitely, fantastic on the MotoGP 18 gameplay. So far, we are 3 grey sectors. And I can remember looking at the sector times that 58 is pretty good. So I think we should be able to do this one without too much troubles into the last corner, into Queckenberg. I'll try and make it hard for myself though, you can see as we're running hot. Out the last corner we go, all towards the line. 19.5, so even though it was a pretty bad lap, we've beaten it anyway. So yeah, that was a pretty short one, wasn't it? So should we do something else for fun? Let's try and beat Nicky Tooley's lap on the MotoE. Come on, I'm not going to be that boring. So we are here now with Nicky Tooley, and the time to beat is a 1:27.456. And I'm just going to try my hardest. This could be a weird experience because I've only really used these bikes once in my whole life. Ran out a bit wide. I think they are probably a little too quick in this game, for a guess. But it was a really interesting experience to see MotoE earlier. Obviously, never seen it before. I thought the Super Pole was pretty interesting. I keep trying to go down the gearbox. Like, you can't see that, but I have just pressed my downshift button a couple of times going into that corner before realising that it does in fact do nothing and just releasing the button entirely. It's definitely a weird experience to get used to not having gears. It's a weird experience having the sound as well. I think this whole thing is a weird experience, as I said. Obviously, I got to quickly look at the time trial leaderboard times before I came back onto this because I had to change riders, obviously. Yeah, they were like 5 seconds quicker, so this shouldn't be too hard, I wouldn't have thought. But you never know, I could just be terrible on a MotoE bike. And I thought, why not? There's no point really just leaving it on, like, what? I actually only did one full lap, didn't I, as Marquez. So we're 1:01 down here. But it should be plenty quick enough. I'm not sure, obviously, how good the people are that have done. Oh, I've invalidated, so we've got to go for another one. We can see where we're going to end up. And this and Lex I've invalidated, actually, so I'll have to reset. But I'll go over the line to see where we would have gotten. 23.4 then. After struggling so much to beat the first 2 pole times, it does seem a bit anticlimactic that it was so easy to beat Marquez's one, which is why I also decided to go on MotoE. Thought, make it fun. Let's lock that rear tyre into turn 1. We could do a bit of smoking, like Eric Granado did I'll have to turn the traction control for that. I'm just too lazy to do so, so that's why that's why all my settings are always on 4. If you notice in my videos, not because I'm terrible. Well, I am a bit terrible, but you know that. But I just can't bother to change them. I think you probably would have seen I've sometimes changed them in career mode, just to try and get a bit more performance out of the bike. But I tend to just leave them as they are. Same on MotoGP 18 as well. I never used to change them. I always had traction control 4, EB 4, engine braking. I don't know why I said traction control and then just use the abbreviation for engine braking through turn 8. Much better run through turn 8 than it was on the Marquez lap, I think. I've corner cut. I've hit the wall, so Nicky Tully would have some serious injury there. But we may as well carry on. And again, we've basically messed up. I'm not used to this bike at all. .24.2, so it's even worse, that one. So hopefully this will be my last attempt at this. I don't want to have to sit here for ages doing it. But I just want to get a valid lap in on the MotoE bike. Running really hot. I don't know if I'm the only one I don't mind the sound too much of the MotoE bikes. Obviously I know there's not much of one, and I know people kind of insult it and stuff, same with Formula E, but I don't really mind the sound too much. I mean, it's obviously not great, but I don't mind it. I'm not going to start insulting it like everybody else has. And I think it's an interesting concept. I quite like the idea of it. And it seems like they're all taking it really seriously as well, obviously, which is nice. As I expected, it's a World Championship series, of course. No one messes about in World Championship level, but you know what I mean. Right, the penultimate turn. I think we've probably finally done it now. Although, you should never speak too early. That's a lift there. So 1:23.5, so pretty convincingly beat Nicky Tully's that time there. So we can actually go and have a look at where that would put us on the leaderboards. Although it's probably not that representative really, since it is MotoE, but we'll head there and see where it puts us. So in the end then, it puts us 13th place on the leaderboards. If you have a look at who is the fastest. Sintoa 27 with a 22.0. So again, pretty convincingly beat that lap time. It does seem like Sachsenring, obviously because you're so, you leant over so much on the bike at Sachsenring, you can easily sort of gain the time compared to real life, because obviously you're just hanging off and you can just go a lot of throttle and you don't have to worry about crashing or anything like that. Well, you kind of do, I mean, but if you crash there's no consequence, you just have to restart the lap, whereas obviously in real life you can get injured, so no one's going to risk crashing really. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy that video. Obviously we spiced up Race Against Pole a little bit there by doing the MotoE. I'm not going to be doing that every time, just because we beat the Marquez one so quickly. I was like, it's not fair to have that short of a video, so I was like, why not? Something to spice it up. It's topical as well. Obviously, first MotoE Super Pole was today, and I thought it was quite enjoyable. Let me know what you guys thought about the MotoE Super Pole, and obviously there'll be the MotoE race, which is after warm up and before the Moto3 race. In case you didn't know that was happening, because obviously not everybody probably even knew that MotoE was here this weekend. If you've not been following some of the MotoE news and stuff like that. And perhaps if you're just casual and you sort of tune in for the races, you probably wouldn't have known about MotoE. But yeah, like I said, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.